What up, everybody? It is Sanni here, and like I said in my other video, I was going to be talking about TATE no YUUSHA today, and also I'll talk about Karakuri Circus. I forgot that also comes out this day because whatever the anime days came out, whatever. But I'm not going to talk about the Kinja no manga because I really haven't been talking about it from the beginning, so there's really no point to even talk about it now. But anyway, so we're going to be talking about TATE no YUUSHA first. So TATE no YUUSHA, it was pretty much now for me, and they and all the three other legendary heroes was going to an island to pretty much level up very fast so they can come back and get the waves done and so forth. Going there, apparently now for me met someone who uses like a scythe, and he also has a partner with him. Don't really know their backstory yet because even in the last episode they were just like popping up. They really don't, I don't know if he is a different legendary hero or something else, but we'll probably see in the next episode. Because when he first met now for me, he pretty much, now for me, like, he gave him his explanation of how himself and everything and all of that, and he was like, well, that's most people wouldn't want to like say they're the shield hero, because he thinks now for me he's not the shield hero. He thinks he's pretty much like a copycat and wants to be like the shield hero, but he says if you want to be like somebody, choose somebody else other than the shield hero because of the bad rumors that's been going around of now for me and whatnot. So he just pretty much thinks he's someone else who he's not is. So I don't understand, because even through like when they first got off the ship, the three legendary heroes and now for me was there, and only now for me was the one that got the tour guide, and I don't know where the other guy went. So we'll see how that rolls out, because it seems like every time there's somebody that can confirm that now for me is the shield hero, that guy's not there. So I don't know if he's a bad guy or he's a good guy, but we'll see for sure in that next episode. Because I actually thought the TATE no YUUSHA was going to end after he pretty much like cleared his name and he was going to go back to his world, but they're extending it out, so I'm assuming it's doing very well for them to do that, or they have like a season peak, which might just be like 26 episodes or something like that, and then they'll see how that ran through, and then if it did do good enough job, then they would do a second season, or they might just continue it on up until like episode 50 or something like that, and then see how that rolls out, and if it does good, they'll just do a second season of that. So waiting to see how that's all gonna roll out and so forth. But now we're gonna be talking about the Karakuri Circus. Now, Karakuri Circus, everybody keeps dying in that anime, so there's pretty much no reason to even like anybody anymore, just for the simple fact of you like somebody, they're gonna die. It just reminds you of what was it, Akame got killed, where you like one character and then the next episode that character is dead, so it's like whatever. But in this episode is pretty much Masaru was fighting the captain in the sky. Shirogane slash Eleanor was fighting the puppeteer that beat I can't remember his name, but it was the one that wore like the green suit and whatnot. But he beat him, so he came down there, and apparently Narumi was down there, but Shirogane didn't want Narumi to do anything whatsoever. She said she would protect him and all of this, and doing so, she pretty much flew off the train, which I don't know where she went or whatnot. That was just like confusing to me, like, why did you fly off? Like, and then she was taking so many hits, which I don't understand, because granted, you're a Shinogane and you're immortal to a point to where, like, if you lose enough blood, you're pretty much done for. So I don't understand why she was letting herself get stabbed oh so much. Granted, she does have that stone in her body, but I do not think that makes her any more immortal than the rest of the other ones. So we'll see how that plays out next, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna pop up somewhere, because the guy didn't get killed that she was fighting. He just pretty much flew over to somewhere else, so they're probably going to continue that fight. And then as that's happening, Narumi killed the other puppet that was also with them, and now there's like apparently 1,000 puppets or whatever going to the space shuttle. So Narumi said he's going to stop it, because he their plan has to go through to meet Faceless in a space so they can turn off that freaking syndrome or whatnot. And going through that, Narumi's fighting and whatnot, and then he felt somebody like protecting his back and whatnot. I kind of thought it would be Shirogane, but no, it was actually Masaru, which was very surprising. And Narumi said he couldn't turn around because he was like too involved in all the fights that he had in front of him that he couldn't turn around. And by the time they finished all the fights and he was able to like turn around and thank him, Masaru flashed him with a camera while he's crying. And I do not understand, like, what was the whole basis of that? Like, your whole point of view wanted to meet Narumi the whole time, so why, when you finally could have met each other, you pretty much blind him so he doesn't see it's you? Like, are you doing that because you're trying to like spare his feelings because of Shirogane and him, and he's going to be going up to the space soon, and he's going to be pretty much like, he's gonna die supposedly? I really do not understand his actions behind that, but hopefully something happens in the next episode or the episode after that to explain as to why he did that, why he didn't really want Narumi to see him at all. I don't know if it really had to do with him crying, because even though Narumi said like always smile, don't cry or whatnot, but he was like bawling tears at that time. So we'll see how that plans out and so forth, and then I'll gladly review that. But yeah, I am still getting into my Grand Theft Auto roleplay and all of that. Even now I've been slowly like picking stuff up and seeing how it is. It's just it's something to get used to, because the controls are not like normal. Every server has their own controls, so I'm still getting used to these controls. I'm not going to use a controller. I'm going to use my keyboard and mouse and everything, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to drive around and whatnot, but we'll see how that plays out. But I will be streaming on there, and I might also be streaming other games, but Grand Theft Auto roleplay is the one that I'm into right now. It's just because like I've always wanted to like roleplay in a server, and this is like the perfect way to roleplay, because there are like MMOs that do roleplay, but it's pretty much like talking roleplay, to where you type and you gotta wait for that person to type and you gotta wait for that. So it's pretty much a slower version of roleplay. As for this one, you pretty much have to be on point. You can't really like lag it out. Like, if you don't have anything to say, then you pretty much lost your focal point of whatever that conversation was. So we'll see how that rolls out. But that is all for these two animes, the TATE no YUUSHA and Karakuri Circus, and hopefully something will be coming out. What's today? Thursday. I don't believe anything else is coming out, because then the next episodes is Tuesday and all of that. But if something comes out between now and then that I feel like reviewing, or if something happens with my YouTube channel or Twitch channel or whatnot, I will post up another video and all of that. But this is Sanni saying sayonara.